We have discussed some topics in different ecosystems. For example, ecological pyramid. Ecological pyramid. Here, in last class, already we discussed three types of ecological pyramid. Pyramid of number, pyramid of number, pyramid of biomass, pyramid of energy, pyramid of energy. These are three types of pyramid. In last class, we discussed about the pyramid of number. Now in this class, let's discuss about the pyramid of biomass. Pyramid of biomass. Here, what is the biomass actually? Biomass means biological material or organic material that can be converted into the converted into energy is called biomass. Is called biomass. Are you understanding? Observe carefully. It is called actually biomass. Now, in this pyramid of biomass, in this pyramid of biomass, actually we listen carefully here. We represent the relationship of the different types of trophic levels based on the biomass. Understanding what is the pyramid of biomass? Graphical representation of different trophic levels of an ecosystem based on the biomass. Okay, this is the pyramid of biomass. Graphical representation of the different trophic levels or relationship of different trophic levels of an ecosystem based on the biomass. Based on the biomass, by taking the shape of the pyramid is called pyramid of biomass. For example, plants, deer, fox, tiger. This is a food chain. Now we can represent the relationship. What relationship? Biomass. Relationship among all the trophic levels based on their biomass. Based on their biomass, by taking the shape of the pyramid graphically. This is called here pyramid of biomass. Now, plants, when we weigh the biomass of plants or biomass present in plants, it is more. Actually, imagine 2000. Imagine, just imagination. Just example here, observe. Next, date biomass of all deer present in an ecosystem, in this forest ecosystem. For example, total biomass is, imagine just imagine 500 or 800 kg. Next, fox 700 kg. Tiger 500 kg. Now, if we construct the pyramid of biomass, first year 2000 means we have to draw the like this bar. Next, here this primary consumers 800 kilograms means here this number is smaller than the 2000. That is why you have to draw the small bar. We have to draw the small bar. Next, 700. This is again smaller than the first one. Next, this is again smaller. Means totally, observe, here upright pyramid has formed here. Okay. Next, let us draw another pyramid of biomass in another ecosystem, that is aquatic ecosystem. That is aquatic ecosystem. Okay. Observe, in aquatic ecosystem, phytoplankton, they have small amount of biomass. For example, 50 kg. Zooplankton, they 70 kg. Next, small fishes, they are 200 kg. Large fishes 500 kg. Means when we construct the ecological pyramid for the food chain, first we have to draw a bar. This is bar for the 50 kg. Now, primary consumers have the 70 kg of biomass. That is why means this is the year large amount. When compared to first one, here high amount of biomass is present. That is why we have to draw one big bar. Then first one. This is for 70 kg. Next 200. Here again we have to draw the large one. This is for 200. Next 500. Okay, observe. This is the inverted pyramid. Inverted pyramid. In aquatic ecosystem, pyramid of bioma, important bit it is. Pyramid of bioma. Pyramid of bioma is inverted. It is inverted. Are you understanding? Remember important one it is. Okay, observe one solve. Next, pyramid of energy. Pyramid of energy means graphical representation of, listen carefully here, graphical representation of energy relationship of different trophic levels of an ecosystem by taking the shape of the pyramid. This graphical representation of the trophic levels, listen carefully here, is called pyramid of energy. Means energy relationship. Based on the energy, we can construct a pyramid of trophic levels of an ecosystem. Okay, for example, observe carefully. For example, take any ecosystem. For example, graph. Next, date. Next, fox. Next, tiger. Any other ecosystem. Grass, grasshopper, ladybird. Next, hawk. Next, grass, cow. Okay, fox, tiger. Next, grind, rat, cat, dog. Like this, take any this food chain. Now, here energy, it produces energy, 100% energy, but in 100% it uses approximately 90% of the energy, remaining 10% only present here. That is transferred to the next. If 100% energy is present here, only 10% of energy is transferred to the next. Okay. Next, from here, 10% of energy. Okay, 10% of energy transfer. For example, 100, next year 10, next year 1, next 0.1. Like this, energy is decreased. Always energy is decreased from producers to tertiary consumer. Now we construct 100. This is the bar for the 100. Next 10. This is the bar for the 10. Next 1. This is the bar for the 1. Next 0.1. This is the bar for the 0.1. Like this, pyramid of energy. Pyramid of energy. In all ecosystems, pyramid of energy is upright. Always it is upright in shape. Upright in shape. Because energy is lost continuously from the producers to tertiary consumers. As energy passes or as energy transfers from the producers to tertiary consumers. What will happen? Some amount of energy is lost in the form of the heat. In the form of the heat. That is why energy is decreased from the producers to tertiary consumer. Tertiary consumer. Observe one. Okay, next. Next, changes in the ecosystem. Next, changes in the ecosystem. Okay, observe changes. Now, ecosystem means biotic components and abiotic components are present. In this biotic components are present in equilibrium state. In equilibrium state means all organisms are present in a constant, means equilibrium condition, balanced condition. If any one organism's population is increased in ecosystem, total ecosystem will be damaged. Understanding? Total ecosystem will be damaged. For example, when producers are increased than other one, when producers are increased enormously, primary consumer, when producers are increased, what will happen? Or when, listen carefully, when secondary consumers or when primary consumers are increased, then what will happen? Plant or vegetation is decreased. Are you understanding? Vegetation is decreased when primary consumers number is increased. Are you understanding? If primary consumers number is decreased, then what will happen? Then producers number is increased and secondary consumers number is decreased. For example, this is a food chain. Plants Plants cow, fox, tiger. Observe, this is a food sign. If cow's number is decreased, then plants are not eaten by any other. Plants are not eaten by cows because there are no cows. There are no cows. That is why plants number is increased. Plants number is increased. If there are no cows, there is no food material for the foxes. That is why foxes number is also decreased. Is also decreased. Are you understanding? When foxes are decreased, tigers are also decreased. Tigers are also decreased. Means totally entire ecosystem will be damaged. Understanding? Total ecosystem will be damaged. That is why all organisms should be in equilibrium condition or limited number. If number of organisms in any one trophic level is increased, what happens? Other trophic level or organisms present in other trophic level, they are also disturbed. Okay, they are also disturbed. Number of organisms present in other one, their number is decreased. In some trophic levels, number is increased. Okay, observe carefully. That is why, for example, there are some insects. And a cow. And crow. Okay, what? Crow. Here these are first in equilibrium condition, but after some time, what will happen? What happens? Crows eat more and more insects, and crows number increased. Crows number was increased because there is more food material, more availability of food material. That is why they produce their next generation or new generation very rapidly. That is why their number is increased. The number was increased. Here, number was increased here. Means first 10 crows were present. Now 100 crows are present here. but insect number was decreased because crows ate the insect. Understanding? That is why first insect number is 100. Now insect number is 30. Here there is no food availability. There is no food material for the 100 crows. There is no food availability. That is why due to the scarcity of due to the starvation or scarcity of the food material, some crows migrated from that place. Some crows migrated from that place. Some crows, listen carefully here, some crows died. Some crows are live at that place with small number of small birds or young ones. Are understanding? Observe carefully. Like this. Okay, means now just only 10 crows are present here again. Some were migrated, some were died. Only now 10 crows are present here. If there were small number of crows, okay, if there was small number of crows, insect number is increased. Understanding? For example, here only 10 crows are present. 10 crows eat only small number of insects. That is why insect number gradually increases. Insect number gradually increases to 100. Now crows number is 10, insect number is 100. Means again ecosystem came to normal position or normal equilibrium condition. Are understanding? Okay, for example, it is an ecosystem. Here 100 insects are present, 10 crows are present. 100 insects, 10 crows are present here. Crows eat more and more insects. Then insect number is decreased to 30. Crows number increases to the 100. Crows number increases to the 100. Means now in this situation, crows cannot get the sufficient food material because there are no more insects. That is why only some insects can get the food material. That is why some insects are migrated to other places for the food material. Some are died because of starvation. Some, only 10. Okay, only some, approximately 10 crows can live at that place with very small number of young ones. Understanding? Now in this situation, there are small number of crows. That is why only small number of insects are eaten by crows. Okay, that is why insect population again increased to 100. Increased to 100. Now observe, insect number is 100, crows number is 10. Insect number is 100, crows number is 10. Okay, that is why here again this ecosystem came to normal equilibrium condition. At first it is in equilibrium condition, then equilibrium was disturbed, then now it got the equilibrium condition. This type of changes, number of changes are occurred here. Some new organisms are entered into the ecosystem. Some exist organisms are migrated to the other ecosystems from this ecosystem. Means there are number of changes are occurred. Number of changes are occurred in ecosystem. Some are migrated to other places. Some are migrated into this ecosystem. Like this, ecosystem is changed because of the different biotic components. Okay, observe one speaker. Next, different types of human activity. Different types of human activity. For example, construction of buildings, next construction of road, next conversion of forest land into agriculture, deforestation, mining. Like this, there are number of human activities. There are number of human activities. They can change the nature of ecosystem. For example, because of construction of building, because of construction of building, because of construction of building, number of forest area or forest ecosystem is damaged, and grassland ecosystem it is also damaged because of construction. Next, in some places, aquatic ecosystem. In some places, aquatic ecosystem. These are damaged because of the construction of roads. Because of the construction of roads, forest ecosystem will be damaged. Next, aquatic ecosystem. Aquatic ecosystem. Next, some other grassland ecosystem. Understanding? These are damaged here. Next here, mainly forest ecosystem. What? Forest ecosystem is damaged. Forest ecosystem is damaged. Because of deforestation, forest ecosystem is damaged or any other one. Here also forest ecosystem damaged. Forest ecosystem is damaged here. Observe carefully. Like this, there are number of human activities. They can convert the natural ecosystem into the natural ecosystem. They can change the natural ecosystem, and they can cause the imbalance in ecosystem. These are important human activities. Okay, these are important human activities. Observe one. Next, types of ecosystem. Types of ecosystem. Actually, the largest ecosystem is biosphere. The largest ecosystem is biosphere. But we cannot study the entire biosphere at a time. Entire biosphere we cannot study. That is why scientists classified the largest ecosystem biosphere into the different small ecosystems. For example, natural ecosystem, artificial ecosystem. Next, temporary ecosystem, permanent ecosystem. Natural ecosystem, example forest. Artificial ecosystem, for example, aquarium or crop. Next, cropland. Temporary cropland. Permanent, any other forest or grassland. Forest ecosystem. Okay, these are important one. Next, another classification is ecosystem natural, artificial. Natural again divided into terrestrial, aquatic. Terrestrial is divided into the forest ecosystem, grassland ecosystem, next desert ecosystem. Desert ecosystem. Next, aquatic marine water, marine ecosystem. Next one, freshwater ecosystem. Freshwater ecosystem. Artificial examples are aquarium, cropland. These are okay. Observe all important types of the ecosystem. Types of ecosystem. These three are terrestrial ones. These two are aquatic ones. Okay, these all are five are. These five are natural ecosystem. Natural ecosystems. Here, artificial ecosystem or man-made ecosystem. These are also called as man-made ecosystem. Ecosystem. Okay.